The old mansion of Malabar Hill. Rohan, a skeptic and a science enthusiast, had always dismissed the existence of ghosts and supernatural entities. He believed that every phenomenon had a logical explanation and that the concept of boots, ghosts, was nothing but a product of superstition and fear. One stormy night, Rohan received a call from his friend Raj, who was a real estate agent. Raj told Rohan about an old mansion on Malabar Hill that was rumored to be haunted. The mansion had been abandoned for decades, and the locals avoided it, fearing the presence of malevolent spirits. Rohan, intrigued by the prospect of exploring a supposedly haunted mansion, agreed to meet Raj at the location. As they approached the mansion, Rohan couldn't help but feel a sense of excitement and trepidation. The mansion loomed before them, its towering spires and turrets reaching towards the lightning-streaked sky like skeletal fingers. The wind howled through the empty halls, creating an unearthly wail that sent shivers down Rohan's spine. Raj, noticing Rohan's hesitation, grinned mischievously. "Come on, Rohan, it's just an old house. What's the worst that could happen?" Rohan took a deep breath and stepped inside, his eyes adjusting to the darkness. The air inside was thick with the scent of decay and rot. Cobwebs clung to the chandeliers, and the walls seemed to press in on them, as if the very house itself was trying to crush them. As they explored the mansion, Rohan began to feel a creeping sense of unease. Doors creaked open and shut on their own, and the sound of footsteps echoed down the corridors, even though they were alone. Rohan tried to rationalize the strange occurrences, attributing them to the old house's settling foundations or the howling wind. But as they delved deeper into the mansion, he couldn't shake off the feeling that they were being watched. It started with small things: a faint whisper in his ear, a cold breeze on the back of his neck. Rohan spun around, but there was no one there. Raj, however, seemed oblivious to the strange happenings, chattering away about the mansion's history and architecture. As they reached the top floor, Rohan stumbled upon a room that seemed frozen in time. The furniture was old but well preserved, and a faint scent of incense lingered in the air. In the center of the room, a large mirror hung on the wall, its surface cloudy and distorted. Rohan approached the mirror, feeling an inexplicable pull. As he gazed into its depths, he saw a figure standing behind him, a figure that wasn't Raj. Rohan spun around, but there was no one there. He turned back to the mirror, and the figure was still there, its eyes glowing with a malevolent light. Suddenly, the mirror exploded in a shower of glass, and Rohan stumbled backward, tripping over his own feet. As he fell, he saw the figure looming over him, its eyes burning with an otherworldly intensity. Rohan screamed, but his voice was drowned out by the sound of his own heartbeat. He scrambled to his feet, grabbing Raj's arm and pulling him toward the stairs. As they stumbled down the stairs, the house seemed to come alive around them. Doors slammed shut, trapping them in a maze of corridors. The sound of whispers grew louder, a cacophony of voices that seemed to come from all directions. Rohan and Raj finally stumbled out of the mansion, gasping for air as they emerged into the stormy night. They didn't stop running until they were back in their car, speeding away from the accursed mansion. As they drove, Rohan caught a glimpse of the mansion in the rearview mirror. The windows seemed to glow with an eerie light, and for a moment He could have sworn he saw a figure standing in the window, watching him. Rohan's skepticism was shattered that night. He realized that some mysteries were better left unexplored, and that the existence of Boots was not just a product of superstition, but a harsh reality. From that day on, Rohan never doubted the existence of the supernatural again. He had faced the unknown, and it had left him shaken.